He stepped into the kitchen and went straight into a bear trap. The scream everyone expected never came. Just a few quiet mutters. Really, it was simple. Nate couldn't feel pain. Not a bit of it. Nate was your average assistant bank manager, living a routine life with nothing out of the ordinary. Who'd have thought he hid such an incredible secret? That day, Nate was pouring coffee when his colleague Sherry tapped his shoulder without warning. He startled, and scalding coffee splashed across his hand, instantly turning his skin a fiery red. Sherry was horrified. With no idea Nate felt nothing. To spare her guilt, Nate mumbled a quick goodbye and rushed out of the break room. Back at his desk, Nate reached for burnt cream. Sherry appeared in his doorway, and he quickly hid his hand. Sherry offered dinner as an apology. No big deal, Nate said, declining. But the second she turned away, he stood up and chased after her. Inside, he felt electric, like he'd waited his whole life for this moment. After work, they found a restaurant. Sherry watched, curious, as he refused all solid food. He insisted he wasn't hungry, but she still held a forkful of cake to his lips. Nate pulled back sharply, some lines he wouldn't cross. Her eyes full of questions. Nate told her everything. He had congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis, or SEPA for short. Bottom line, no pain reception. It sounded like a superpower, but it wasn't. This thing controlled his entire life. Every sharp corner in his apartment was wrapped in tennis balls. Safety first. Only liquids passed his lips. Solid food meant risking biting his tongue to shreds without realizing it. His shower had temperature limits. Burns came fast when he couldn't feel them. He set an alarm for bathroom breaks every 3 hours. Miss one, and his bladder could burst with no warning. Sherry's face crumpled with guilt, but Nate stayed calm. He'd made peace with this reality long ago. Doctors said people like him rarely lived to 25, but he was 30 now. Lucky didn't begin to cover it. Seeing her genuine worry, Nate couldn't let her down. He took the fork and ate the cake carefully, the first solid food of his life. The taste hit him like a revelation. Sherry smiled, and Nate looked like he'd discovered fire. Christmas Day, Nate watched Sherry bustling about to say hello, when 3 men in Santa suits walked through the bank doors. The manager lit up. They were here to make a withdrawal.